ask Mr. H any questions that are on your mind. You can talk about. You want to know how to hack the system? Oh, well, I'm afraid my days of hacking are over. I have told you I can't go back to jail. I can't go back. How do you say the word technical? Technical. 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 Of course, Pixelion. Of course, I love to take trigger word requests. That's quite a good one. I like technical. Oh, and thank you for following. Welcome to the Hell Zone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Hell Zone. Welcome to the Hell Zone. Welcome to the Hell Zone. And hello, Elma Pochin. Technically technical, 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 That's what my voice does. That's what my mouth does when I get tongue twisted. It just makes a horrible mess of vowel sounds. So, Pixelion, if you say that you have ASMR immunity, but the word technical is the only exception, would you say you technically have ASMR immunity? You have technical immunity. You're technically immune. Technically not immune, actually. You're technically not immune. Technically. Technical. The technique that turns technical into technicality. That's quite technical terms. These are quite technical terms. These are very advanced technical terms for you second graders to be learning. You second graders are learning quite technical terms, I think. Quite technical terms indeed. Elma Pochen, do you have any questions for the teacher? Do you have any questions for Mr. H? Mr. H. Now, all you Fortnite fans out there, I know you love Fortnite, but, do you know how many days are in a fortnight? The answer may surprise you. Click here to find out. That's right, it's 141. That's correct, Pixelion. That's right, it's 141 days. So when Abraham Lincoln, one of our presidents, said 7 fortnights ago, what he was talking about was how he was going to play Fortnite with Ninja, actually. So he was a pretty cool guy, and maybe you should pay attention when I try to teach about him, okay? Maybe you should pay attention when I try to teach you about our President Abraham Lincoln, okay? Because he knew Ninja, okay? Okay. Oh boy, what? Tell me about my Tinder matches. Tell me about my I'm in school. I can't look at these right now. I can't. And no phones in class. No phones in class. No phones in class. But maybe after class, if you could let me know, I've been lonely. Okay. I don't think anyone heard that. We're okay. Okay. I hope that there are a relatively few number of second graders on Tinder in general. I hope that. I mean, I know just think maybe that's a bit too much screen time. You know, maybe they should have a little bit. You know, what happened to Club Penguin? Huh? What happened to Club Penguin? Why can't we just have fun with Club Penguin together these days, right? Why does it all have to be Tinder? The days of our youth when we could just go to Neopets. We could just hang out on Neopets and learn on Club Penguin and Toontown. Go to Toontown. And the Neopets turned out to be a Scientologist organization, a way of recruiting people into Scientology. I am serious, actually. Neopets was created by Scientologists, and they were their idea was to turn it into like a Scientologist teaching tool at some point, but it wasn't developed by it was not developed actually by people who were Scientologists, so the message kind of didn't go down. It didn't go down the pipeline, but you know, it was intended. It was intended as a Scientologist trap. So that's funny. I have quite a lot of knowledge about Scientology because we have a Scientologist, a lot of Scientology here in LA, and I felt it was important to arm myself with knowledge about these strange people. Because honestly, they are a little bit scary, and it turns out with good reason. It turns out I'm scared with good reason. Pajama Sam, of course, and of course you can't forget Freddy Fish. Can't forget Freddy Fish. Freddy Fish is there too. I wonder, I don't know. I was asking, I was asking earlier, what do people do nowadays in school? Because when I was in school, we learned on Apple IIs. We had little Apple II programs where we would play like Number Muncher and things like that. Cubert, Lemonade Stand, things like that. And I was wondering what kids do nowadays, if they still are learning on Apple IIs, because that has to seem like the most. There has to be a better option. They have to be able to afford a better option in schools now, I would imagine. Like, you take a kid who's like, you give them an iPhone, and then you're like, okay, now here's an Apple II. Are they going to even know that these are the same object? Are they going to know that they're both computers? Will they even be like, what is this thing? What is this box? That is, like, yeah, I have no idea. Like, what the kids do. Like, I would hope they at least have a regular computer, a copy of Windows to work on. At least MS-DOS, okay? At least MS-DOS. At least let them play Rayman or something like that. Or Doom. Let them play Doom. I think children deserve to learn their numbers through Doom. If we could get a version of Doom that is child appropriate, please. Elma Pochin has asked me to say the word Bob Ross. 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 If we get more subs, we'll have a Bob Ross emote. A Bob Ross emote. A Bob Ross emote with 3 more subs. Bob Ross. 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 Bob Yes, the black and amber display. That was like very similar to the green one that is like on the Apple II as well. I also remember a little bit later than that, but computers used to have a little thing when you turned the computer off. It would go through a shutdown sequence, and then it would appear on the screen. A message would appear that would say that it is now safe to turn off your computer. It would tell you, it would let you know that it was safe. You're safe. You're safe. You're safe. It's okay. It's safe. You can turn off your computer. It's safe to turn off your computer. It's okay. Yes. 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 It's safe. It's safe to turn off your computer. It's okay. It's okay. You can turn off your computer. You can turn it off. You can turn off your computer. It's safe. It's okay. It's okay. I love the GameCube. I love the GameCube very much. The GameCube was one of my favorite systems growing up. Growing up, it was one of my favorite systems. I believe. Yes, it had the Double Dash. It had a Paper Mario. It had Animal Crossing. It had all the good things. It had all the good things. I loved my GameCube. Yes, and the Thousand Year Door. I love both the Paper Mario games. I love both of the Paper Mario games that they made, and then when they stopped making Paper Mario games, that was amazing. And I also loved the Super Nintendo. The Super Nintendo was, I think that might be my favorite system of all time, I believe, if I had to guess and rank them. And my parents, when I was away at college, they took my Super Nintendo and they put it on eBay and they sold it. And then I was very sad. I was very sad that they sold my Super Nintendo and all my games. And I said, "Why? What did I do to you? What did I do to deserve this? Have I harmed you in some way?" And they were like, "No, we just thought you didn't want it anymore." Pour one out. Pour one out for the Super Nintendo. Now I only have emulators. I only have emulators to relive my beautiful childhood. Did you have the thing for your Game Boy where you could like a little spaghetti light? You'd put like a little spaghetti light in it. You'd plug in the little light at the top, and it would go around. And it would light up the screen in front. And I believe that was more common for the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy itself, because it did have a back screen for the Game Boy Advance. Yes, the chargeable battery pack. I believe at some point in my life I've owned most Game Boys at some point. I was a Game Boy. I was a Game Boy when I was younger. You could say it was a game. I myself was the Game Boy. And I played on the original, the big fat one, and I played the Tetris and yes, the Game Boy printer. I remember the Game Boy camera very well. I love the Game Boy camera. If I could shoot the stream on a Game Boy camera, I would. If I could bring the stream to you in the beautiful resolution of a Game Boy camera, I would do that in a heartbeat. Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. know, it's funny. It's funny that in the chat right now we have Pixelian and Voxelian. I hope there's not contention between the pixels and the voxels. I loved the in the Game Boy camera, they had that shooting mode. They had kind of like a Galaga type thing where you could take your picture and you could be the final boss. Take a picture of your face and you would be the final boss face that you would have to shoot. I loved that one. That one was a lot of fun. Purple nickel, 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 purple nurple, purple nurple, purple nickel, bumper nickel, purple nickel, bumper nickel, bumper nickel, bumper nickel, bumper nickel, purple nickel, bumper nickel, purple nickel, bumper nickel, bumper nickel, purple nickel, purple nurples is proving to be the hardest one for me to say. Purple nickel, bumper nickel, bumper nickel, purple nickel, bumper nickel, purple nickel, bumper nickel, purple nickel, purple nickel, purple nickel, purple nickel, I am not historically very good at tongue twisters. Purple nickel, 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 pickle nurgle, purple nickel, pickle nurgle, pickle nurgle, pickle narc. Do y'all like pickles? I love pickles. I love pickles. I'm a big pickle fan. I don't like a lot of pickled things in general, but pickles themselves I like quite a lot. It's funny, my partner likes kimchi. They like a kimchi, but they don't like pickles. But it's funny because I like pickles, but I don't like kimchi, and they're both pickled. They're both pickled vegetables, so you'd think it would be both the same, but it's like, I don't know. I guess not. Why would you pickle bread or butter? I don't think pickled bread would taste very good. And pickled butter, I mean, I don't even know if that would work. But, you know, I guess if that's what you like doing, you're welcome to. Pickled carrots, 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 pickled carrots. You can pickle most things. I've learned you can pickle a lot of things. You can do a lot of things with pickles. You can tickle them. You can tickle a pickle. You can tickle a pickle. It won't do anything, but you could do that. I've heard a lot of people talking about doing that, but you know, but whenever I've tried it, it's just there. Just, you know, nothing happens. But whatever. You know, again, people will do what they do. Pickled carrots, pickled peanuts. I don't know if you could do that one. Pickled peanuts, pickled pineapple, 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 pickled pineapple. I bet that would be nasty. I bet that would not be good. I don't think a lot of people pickle fruits. I don't think fruits are really pickled that much. I've heard that there are 100 ways you can eat peanuts. I heard that Peanut Man boiled peanuts. Interesting. Boiled peanuts. I've never had those. What does those taste like? Are they like roasted peanuts at all? Because I've had those. They sell them at the store. But I've never boiled them myself. I have not boiled the peanuts. Boiled peanuts. I dig, you dig, he digs, she digs. Look, I put my hand on your hip, and I dip, you dip, we dip. It's a funny one, Pixelian. It's a funny one, Pixelian. It's a funny one. That is strange. That is strange. I think that probably is because I think it probably has to do with the fact that you and I are both of a similar age, where we're probably like are aware of that song. I don't know if that one had a lot of staying power. I don't know if that one's around these days. That one's playing on the radio too much. That's what I think about that. That's all the presidents. Okay. 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 So, one thing that I said we could learn which presidents owned slaves. That's a fun one to learn. That's a fun one to learn. I think we asked earlier if people could make guesses, and I think people said 5. I think people said 5 presidents. And so I looked up the answer. Hello, weeaboo. Hello, weeaboo. Weeaboo. You are in school and you are cool. Yes, it is too many because it is more than 1, obviously. Well, okay, more than 0. I mean, if we just had 1, that would still be too many, I think. I think. Okay, so it was George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, Andrew Jackson, and Martin Van Buren. And those are the ones who owned presidents while in office. So that's 6. And for people who owned them before office, there's Henry Harrison, so that's 7. John Tyler, James Polk, and Zachary Taylor, I believe. So that's 10. Andrew Johnson is 11. And Ulysses S. Grant is 12. It's 12. So the official answer is 12. The official answer that I'm seeing on history.com is 12. If we're gonna go by like just like adding the ball up. So now you know that it's 12. It is 12 presidents, which is a large percentage if you think about it. That's a pretty large percentage. Oh, and there's just a list actually. Oh wait, actually it's 18. I missed some. It's 18. It's 18 total. I wanted to check the number. It's actually 18. Oh, Elma Pochin, thank you so much, Elma. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. You get an A. A plus for Elma Pochin. A plus for Elma Pochin. Congratulations. You've bought your score. You've bought your good grades, but it's okay. It's okay. I think by their grades as long as they don't get caught. That's just called going to college, apparently. Pixelian, you got some good funny puns. No, it's okay. We have a couple folks actually in the chat who always love coming in and doing fun puns. I appreciate it. I'm a bad pun fan. I'm a bad pun fan. Dad joke fan. A dad joke fan. And sometimes I make bad dad jokes myself, actually. And thankfully, I've not lost every single follower as a result. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Thank you very much for not all unfollowing me when I make dad jokes. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate that. And I also think it's appropriate that as a teacher, you always have a large quantity of bad jokes to tell because it fills the void where ordinarily you'd just be swearing. I think that's generally why. That's generally why teachers have a lot of bad joke puns that they tell. That's kind of my theory about it. I don't know. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong. What do you call a snobbish criminal going down a flight of stairs? I think you call them. That's pretty good. A condescending. Okay. That's a good one. That's good. That's great. That's very good. That's very good. That's very good. That's very good. That's great. Good job. Good job. A lot of people have said that my coffee is spiked. A lot of people have said that my coffee is spiked with whisk. With whisk. People said it was spiked with whisk. Whisk. I wanted to do a couple of those for Voxel. Whisk. 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 Gotta learn from our books. I think people today still know about developing photographs. Secret for Monday. Oh, for Sunday stream. So for Sunday stream, it's gonna be Valentine's Day. And guess what? I have a little something here. We might have a Valentine's Day date on Valentine's Day. Secret. That we're going to be doing the date from hell. The Valentine's date from hell. Roleplay the worst date possible on Valentine's Day. So it's fun thing my nails are longer, so tapping it is easier. But it hurts. It hurts a little bit. It hurts the nails a little bit. You know, it's funny. I think earlier you were saying like the people that on GeoGuessr like look like they work at Best Buy. I feel kind of like that I'm wearing the Best Buy like uniform, sort of like it's like the wrong color, but it's like I feel like this is like I could be like a guy you see at Best Buy. like it's like, hi, how can I help you? What are you looking for? What are you looking for today? Do you want a printer? Do you want a printer? Are you sure you want a printer? I have a lot of printers. I could give you a printer. And the manager at Best Buy. Yes, Karen, was it? What seems to be the problem? What can I help you with, Karen? Are you having trouble today? Do you have a complaint about our assistant, our floor assistant right here? He's doing a great job, I thought. But tell me, please, what can I get you? Oh, you want to return the product? Okay, you want to return the product? Okay, it looks like you stole it. It looks a little bit like you stole it, actually. Oh, okay. Secret, Pixelian. You can get off-brand ink cartridges for your printer. You can get off-brand ink cartridges for your printer, and they're a good deal cheaper. They say that you can't. They say that you're not allowed to do that, but fuck them. Fuck them, I say. Okay, Moon Mars says, roses are red. I am single and I am ready to not be money anymore. Why does that seem like it's like Mr. Krabs? It seems like it's like Mr. Krabs is like, roses are red and I be single and I not be ready for me money anymore. Arr. Oh, it's because you misspelled it. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna interpret it as Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs saying that. Arr, me money. My true date is me money. Arr. There's some Mr. Krabs ASMR. Listen, I've gotten a lot of requests for the Mr. Krabs ASMR, of course. Of course, everyone's always asking me. They're breaking down my door. They're like, please, please, please. More help, more Mr. Krabs ASMR. Please, please, please. And, I'm here to deliver for you. I'm here to deliver Mr. Krabs ASMR, pirate-themed ASMR for you. So if you'll open your workbooks to chapter 72, paragraph 76, subsection A, we're going to begin on workbook 72, which coincidentally is the same page that we're open to. So we're going to be good night, Pixelian. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good night. 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 Here's some addition. We could learn addition with these wonderful dynamos. These wonderful dynamos made by Voxel. So as you can see, this invisible dynamo dynamo right here. That's 2 and 2. Can you tell me what happens when you 2 times 2? Do you know 2 times 2? Do you know your times table? What's 2? What's 2 times 2? Let's go over it. Let's go over it. 2 times 2 is 22. Okay. 2 times 2 is 22. 3 times 3 is 33. 3 times 3 is 33. 1 times 1 is 1d1. 1 times 1 is 1d1. 1 times 1 is 1d1. 4 times 0 is... Can't do that one. That one says that one doesn't work. Oh, it doesn't work. Can't do that one. Actually, can't do that one. They are domino pieces. Yes. Voxel made a bunch of these nice domino pieces, and they are unfortunately they are green. So the green screen makes them go away. But they're very nice little domino pieces. If you were to multiply 2 and 3 together, what would you get? 2 times 3. 2 times 3 is 23. 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 Now you learned that. That's the mnemonic device we're going to use. Listen, I'm the teacher here. I think I know math a little bit better than a second grader, okay? Okay. I finished most of high school, okay? I finished most of high school. So I think I would know a little bit about math. My credentials, well, I'd say, my greatest weakness is that I care too much. I'd say, I'm really great at World of Warcraft. I've hit the level cap. Well, okay, I've hit the level cap one time, but they make those. It's not so easy all the time. But I've mostly hit the level cap in World of Warcraft, so I'm pretty good. A 35-digit number. Oh, well, that's easy. 35. 35 is a 35-digit number. Let me try to say your name correctly. Icarislas. Correct me if I'm wrong. Icarislas. I don't know either. I think that this is a great, fun little stream that people can watch, and you are welcome. You are welcome to join it. You are welcome to join the class. Welcome to join the class. 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 35 times 11. That's a good question. Now, it's not 385. It's not that. It's 3,511. You add the numbers together. When you're doing multiplication, just add the numbers together. And then most of the time, it's going to be right. It's going to be correct. It's going to be correct. So, you have 500 times 1. 500 times 1 is 5,001. Okay. That's easy math, okay? Follow these simple steps and you can get through any exam they throw at you. You can get through any exam they throw at you. As long as you show your work, you're going to get partial credit, okay? Hey, Voxel, that's really awesome. It's awesome both that you've told your friends about my stream and YouTube, but also that you have ASMR-loving friends. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know any people who like ASMR. I don't know any personal people. I know all of you, of course. I know all of you, of course. I do. If you go to just because it's like not rare necessarily, but rare enough that you don't necessarily know a lot of people who like, just it's like having other friends who are left-handed, like because like only 10% of people are left-handed, and I'm left-handed, and not a lot of people I know are left-handed. It could happen. It could happen that you have like 3 people that you know that are left-handed, but not necessarily. Like you might not as well. I'm related to my friends. That's most certainly not true. I don't know that I'm friends with anyone I'm relatives with. Actually. I'm glad Xerislas. I'm glad this is giving you tingles. I'm glad this is giving you tingles. I'm glad this is tingles. I'm glad it's giving you 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 tingles. Tiny keyboard. A tiny keyboard. I'm imagining, I know it's probably like you have a keyboard that's on your phone, but I'm imagining that you just have like a little tiny baby keyboard, like it's like this big, that you just like type it. That's like connected to your computer, and that also, the entire computer is tiny, and that also, you are tiny, and you are Stuart Little, and Stuart Little is using a little keyboard. Is that true? Is that accurate? Are you Stuart Little? Are you the famed creature, the famed little creature, Stuart Little? That would be wonderful. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Do you think Stuart Little gets ASMR? Do you think Stuart Little listens to ASMR in his San Francisco house? Do you think Paddington Bear gets ASMR? Stuart Little's little keyboard, 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 Stuart Little's little keyboard. Where do we land on Caillou? What do you think he does? Do you think he likes ASMR? I think Caillou is more into some hardcore shit. I think Caillou's into some stuff that maybe is unspeakable a little bit. Caillou is. We don't want to know what Caillou's up to. Peppa Pig, no. Peppa Pig's too basic, I think. Peppa Pig is too basic for ASMR. Peppa Pig hasn't even heard of it. Peppa Pig doesn't know what ASMR is. This is an anime school that we're in an anime school right now, because that's what I found out first. That's what I found first on Google. Just trying to get background. That's right, I'm your ASMR anime teacher. I'm going to teach you a lesson, but I'm just going to be standing in front of the class. I'm going to be standing in front of the class trying to teach. I'm going to be teaching an English lesson, and you are going to be the character who's in the background talking about your, like, the monsters or whatever, or like the powers that you have with your friends, and you're not going to be paying attention at all. And I'm not going to even notice. I'm just going to be up there. I'm going to teach. I'm going to be like, this is how you say hello. Hello. This is how you say hello in English. And that's what it's going to be. That's my role in the anime. I think that's my role. our last stream, and then I was like, let's just do it. I don't know, that sounds fun. Always appreciate having you here. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel all the way better soon. Accidental ideas are the best kind. Just let it all come to you. Just let the ideas flow. Let them flow through you. Let them flow through you. Yes, and make sure you do your workbooks, okay? Please, everyone, do your workbooks, okay? You have to do your workbooks, or you're not going to be able to get you're not going to pass the exams. You're not going to pass the exams. You're going to go. I think for me, if people say that they're falling asleep, that's a good thing. That's a good thing for me because I'm doing ASMR, you know. So you are perfectly fine to tell me if you are going to go to sleep. I like it when people tell me when they're going to sleep because then when I stop seeing them in the chat, I know that they are sleeping and didn't just get bored and leave. but people are also free to leave without telling me to, of course. You know. So. Is that a bowl of salad? Is that emote a bowl of salad? Oh, it's a frog. I don't know why I thought that was a bowl of salad. It must be small on my screen. Why don't they have a salad emote? Why don't they have a salad emote? I need a salad emote. A delicious salad emote. A Caesar salad emote. Caesar salad emote. Delicious salad. Crunchy cheese. Crunchy lettuce. A kale salad. A kale salad. A candle salad. A Cobb salad. A Cobb salad. What's your favorite kind of salad? What is your favorite kind of salad? Do you like a Caesar salad? Do you like a Cobb salad? Do you like a... I can't... What are the salads? What are the salads that exist? What are the salads that exist? A green salad. A garden salad. A caprese salad. Do you like a potato salad? Do you like a macaroni salad? I feel like if we're including things like that, like tuna salad. So, I feel like if we're going down that route, like you're definitely going to like obviously it's gonna be like potato salad, right? Obviously it's gonna be potato salad, but like if we're just talking about like leafy green, like kale salad, like that kind of salad, I think I would go Caesar. I would Caesar salad. Caesar salad. I hardly know her salad. Is what I would say. Strong spinach, strong spinach, strong spinach, strong spinach, strong spinach, strong spinach. Spinach salad, spinach salad, spinach salad, spinach salad. I've never had a Cobb salad because that's ham, right? Because it's like I mainly eat the vegetables. I'm mainly vegetarian, but I'm not healthy. I'm a vegetarian, but not healthy. It's an important distinction because I'm like, yeah, potato salad, hell yeah. But I'm just end up eating potatoes anyway. You know, like a potato salad is 0% healthy for you. Good night. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. You're welcome to follow as well. If you want to come back, you're welcome to follow. Thank you so much. Just as I said it. I look forward to seeing you in the future, and have a good night. Have a good night. Have a good night. And remember your workbooks, okay? Remember to do your workbooks. Remember to do your homework.